Memphis and Shelby County are seeing new signs of economic momentum, from rises in tourism to major investments in local industry. Dr. Joanne Massey, the president and CEO of EDGE, joins us now to talk more about the latest economic developments, along with this year's upcoming EDGE Awards ceremony. Dr. Massey, welcome back to 33. Always good to see you.
Thank you for having me, as always.
My pleasure. Let's look back on the past 12 months. It seems like things have been going pretty well for Memphis and Shelby County when it comes to economic development. Why so?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing is Memphis has potential. As a matter of fact, Memphis has landed the most projects according to the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development in the entire Tennessee state.
That really says something there.
I mean, that's even more than Nashville. Let's just be clear.
And we like rubbing it in, especially with Nashville.
Rubbing it in. Those are our cousins.
But do some name dropping just for a second here. Of course, we've heard so much about XAI, but that's just one major company, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Life Sciences LLC, Aon, HEICO, Reconnects, large major companies, and then our entrepreneurs who are thriving and growing, opening new restaurants across Shelby County and hiring people in their neighborhoods. So Memphis has a lot of things going on that everyone should really know about.
That's what I wanted to ask you about also. When we have these companies, when we have those entrepreneurs that you just mentioned, can it reach that average citizen out there who is hoping to connect, to be a part of all of this?
Absolutely. I mean, nationally, we are, social media. You guys do such a great job of covering so many of the great things that are happening. People just need to connect and be informed. The jobs are available for our citizens. The investment is happening. We just need to all jump on board and do what Memphians do best, which is working together to make our city great.
I like that a lot. When it comes to economic growth, when it comes to grants, let's talk about areas maybe like South Memphis, Westwood, Whitehaven, just to name a few. Why are they also so important in this big picture here?
Those corridors are where our people live, right? The majority of our citizens live in those areas, whether it's residential, industrial, and the investments are happening from a federal and state level in those areas. Memphis has for a long time been America's distribution capital, but now we're moving into advanced manufacturing for, thanks to XAI and companies like HEICO and others.
So what are the challenges here for us right now to continue this trend and improve upon what we're seeing?
Well, I mean, we see the challenges right now. They're being talked about every day in the news about the crime and about access to opportunity and poverty and blight, those things that our mayor, Mayor Young, is addressing every day in his strategies. But the biggest challenge to me, Alex, is people not having the knowledge and the access to the information that's so important, and really just having the belief that Memphis can do great things. We're showing it every day, and that's why we wanted to be here and why we have our EDGE Awards, to show people the successes, opportunities, and innovation.
Let's talk about those EDGE Awards. What are they all about? Give us a little history lesson about them.
Sure. So when I came into this role, one of the things that I knew, again, having worked in economic development for 20 years, is that there's a lot going on that people don't know about. And it's not just cutting the deals, it's not just pilots, but it's real neighborhood revitalization, companies that are actually hiring real people, real citizens here in Shelby County. So we started the EDGE Awards 3 years ago. It has been a monumental success. Each and every year we're honoring different companies, and of course we've honored companies like the FedExes and the AutoZones,
of course,
but also those more obscure companies like the Reconnects and the HEICOs and the Aons that people don't hear about every day. And then of course, like I said, where my heart is, being a native Memphian, our entrepreneurs, because Memphis is entrepreneurship city.
I like that a lot. You have a lot of different categories when it comes to the awards also, do you not?
Yes, absolutely, but that just shows the diversity of Memphis, right? We have everything from restaurants to, like I said, the large companies. We have business leaders all the way from Bartlett to Whitehaven and others, and also to my heart, the kidpreneurs. We have a fantastic
kidpreneurs. I hadn't heard that one before, but I like it a lot.
Yes, last year's honoree was Aiden's Aidyn's Lemonade, and he's 10 years old, and he's had his business for a few years, and he's been doing a great job. I can't tell you who this year's honoree is, but she is fantastic.
All right, you have teased us there, Dr. Massey, for sure. The awards take place when?
The awards takes place tomorrow morning. It's a breakfast. We are at capacity. We have over 300 people that are going to be there, from elected officials to business owners to community leaders and kids. But it takes place tomorrow morning at 8:30, and we're excited, and we're gonna, put it out on social media, and there'll be videos and everything. And we hope that people will continue to celebrate those businesses. And since I really like you, Alex, I will give you a little bit of hint.
Talk to me.
Aeon and Hard Times Deli are two of our honorees.
Oh, I like that. We appreciate that, Dr. Massey, as well. Always good to see you.
Yes,
Congratulations.
sir.
Continue the success.
Thank